Not too long ago in my last channel update video, I let you guys know that I just haven't had the time to do these elaborate drawing tutorials that you guys are so used to seeing me do, mainly because things have just gotten busy for me as a teacher. So I asked you guys for requests on what characters to do. These are characters that are simpler in design, shorter to do, that kind of thing. So this is the first one of those characters. What is going on, Draw2 crew? Ramney here with a brand new drawing tutorial for you guys, and today we are going to draw Gwen Stacy as she appears in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Here we go. Before we begin, be sure to read the description of this video. Down there, you'll find a list of my drawing tools, some tips to succeed in your drawing as you're following this tutorial, how to make tutorial suggestions if you have any, and best of all, a link to a free coloring page that is based on this tutorial. And having said all of that, grab your drawing tools, let's draw Gwen Stacy.
You promised me a problem-free night. I swear, I'd rather jump off a bridge than go on another date with you.
Hey, what's up guys? Let's get started drawing our Gwen Stacy or Spider-Gwen drawing tutorial. I almost forgot what we were drawing here. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. I've got my paper in landscape mode, and we're only going to be drawing her kind of just mid-chest here, just to make things simple and quick. So let's go ahead and get started. Of course, we're going to draw a circle. It's always going to be, most of the time, the first thing that we need to draw, because most things in life can be broken down into simple shapes. So it's best if you guys get yourselves familiar with drawing those simple shapes as best as you can. And it takes practice. I still get a lot of comments in the like down below my videos saying, they lose it during their, like, at the first step because they can't draw circles. Well, you got to get down to the basics. You got to learn how to draw a circle before anything else. So yeah, circles and lines and all that stuff. Anyway, there's our circle right there. And of course, she's got a fairly round head. I'm going to draw a line going down right here. That's going to be the middle of her face. She's going to be looking at this direction right here. Okay. We're going to draw a chin that's fairly pointy, like that. Bring this to here. Okay, so already you can see it's a more feminine looking shape because of the shape of the jaw and the pointiness of the chin. It's not like a very squarish jaw like a superhero is drawn in comics. In a lot of comics, they're just drawn with just this exaggerated jawline. And of course, you need to have an exaggerated jawline that sticks out of your mask, like Batman or Captain America. So that's what makes you look heroic. Okay, so anyway, kind of right below where the circle meets this jawline, I'm going to draw the ear. The other side, you're not going to see it, so let's ignore that for now. From the ear, I'm going to draw this curve, and it looks like this. Okay, and then find a spot right here, and that's going to be part of the neck. And you guys can probably already tell that the neck is going to be tiny. Of course, that's supposed to be how it goes. You don't want like a thick neck on Gwen Stacy. That would just look too weird. Okay, there's a short curve there and a long curve over here. That's going to be the neck right there. Okay, now curve this. I sort of do that for now. It's a little too long, I think, so we're going to fix that a little bit later. Okay, and then here, the neck, this can be a little bit higher up. It goes like that. And then shoulder kind of just bends down. Okay, and then there's the shoulder part right here as well, which we'll focus on. We'll do it later. Okay, good. So let's go back to the face and let's erase this bottom circle here, the bottom of the circle, so that we are stuck with this. And then let's draw from the ear going across. That's going to be the eye line. Fairly, like, not too slanted, maybe just a slight bit of a slant, like that. Okay, so you're not drawing like that or down here, straight across. And about this far down is the nose, kind of just below the circle. You see how I drew the circle there? The nose is going to be right here. And the mouth is going to be just below it, above the chin, like so. See, there you go. We've got our basic structure for our nose and stuff. So you want to make sure you get this as best as possible, as right as you can make it. Okay, I'm making this even lower now, just to keep it straight, or to keep it level. Okay. There's that. And I guess let's get a good idea of how we want the hair to go. And what I'm going to do, actually, maybe I should have brought this lower down. That's fine, that's fine. Okay, right around here, I kind of want to draw the hairline, and the hairline sort of goes back like this, kind of just this far up of the ear, and goes out and down, and sort of flows out like this. Okay, so you remember in the movie, she had to cut her hair on this side, which gives her like this edgy kind of haircut. Okay, so that goes like that, and just going to round it off. You notice that it's above that circle. Okay, and then right here, this goes like that. So you want to leave this much space there for the eye. It goes like this. And then it looks really funny right now, like a bowl cut. But we're going to make this trendy looking. Just by the mouth there, you got part of the hair goes like that. And then this sort of goes like this and then out. Okay. And then this goes like this, and it goes out like that. Okay, so there you go. There's our Spider-Gwen. Gwen Stacy haircut. I'm gonna call her Spider-Gwen from now on because that's sort of what she is. She's Spider-Woman or Spider-Girl, but because she is Gwen Stacy, she is Spider-Gwen. There you go. Looks really funny right now, but don't worry about it. I'm not worried. Okay, let's go down here. Let's kind of draw the hood, and we sort of start to establish where the center of the body is going to go, and it's sort of going to go down with a bit of a slant this way. Okay, so this goes down and then goes off to the side like this. Okay, pointy here. This goes towards the chin like this, and then this we're going to divide into three, well, just two. So I'm going to draw two lines. This line is going to go towards that point, and then this one is going to be the hood that goes above it goes above the shoulder like that, and then it goes along and it shrinks down. It gets narrower and narrower until you reach the point here, and then we do something similar on this side like that. So you got this two layers there. Let me zoom in slightly. Hopefully that's good. You guys can see what I'm doing. There. Okay, so once that we've established that, I'm gonna raise this up a little bit just to give it that hooded fabric look, and it just looks like that. Okay, and then the shoulder goes out, and then right around here it goes like this. Now be careful that you don't make it too wide. Okay, so I think I might have made that a little too wide, but I'm gonna bring it a little bit closer, but I'm not quite sure yet. Let's draw the rest of the body so that we can figure out where we draw this line. There you go. You guys notice that it goes in like that. Okay, and then here you got this shoulder. This shoulder is supposed to be higher than this. That's fine. Here we got an armpit. Okay, find a point right here. Find a similar point right around here. That of course is going to be for the costume, for the black part of her costume there. That goes this way, and then I'm going to cut it off, by the way. Cut it off right here. Am I even in camera? I don't think so. There you go. So there's this part of the costume goes like that, and then this goes out this way. Okay, and it's supposed to come down like this, and then it's supposed to come out again. Okay, so this one goes fairly straight down, goes like this. Okay, and it's supposed to meet right around here. And then right here, what you want to do is you want to create the chest, that little chest area right here. It goes like that. Okay, and then you've got this arm. This arm sort of extends outward, like so. Okay, let's don't make it too skinny. There you go. And of course, from here, bring that towards the armpit area. And there we have it. Okay, if I erase the bottom, you can see what I've done. This is the black part of the costume. There you go, and there you go. By the way, if you guys have not seen my Spider-Gwen, my other Spider-Gwen tutorial, I've got that on my channel. Do check it out. Okay, this now, I'm gonna draw a line going across to that side. Okay, there you go. So now you've got the whole of Spider-Gwen's body. And I think that's a good spot for us to pause. We do have to cut to a commercial at this point. After that, we're gonna zoom in on the face and we'll start working on, making this look prettier than the way it looks. So take a look at it, make sure that your drawings are similar. And yeah, let's cut to the commercial right now. All right, guys, we're back and I've zoomed in on the face. We're going to start off by drawing like the main parts of the face here. And I'm going to start by drawing the bridge of the nose. You see where this cross is, where these two lines meet. Hopefully you've drawn them lightly. And if not, you can just slightly erase them to make them a little bit lighter. That's fine too. I do that as well sometimes. Okay, right where they meet, I'm going to draw this curve on this side. And I'm going to bring it out like this. Okay, and then it curves towards the center line, like that. Okay, and then right around here, nostril. Now this is where it's kind of hard to teach you where exactly to put it. You just kind of need to kind of know whether your shape is similar to mine. And you have to sort of use your own judgment to figure out, whether you're making your nose too big, your nose too small, and so to adjust accordingly. But this is how you want it to go, okay? So a nose, nostril right there. The other nostril you don't really get to see. Okay, so this curve right here goes like that, nostril, and then the side of the nose right there. Looks simple, but the placement of it is what counts. So you want to make sure that where you placed it on the face is proportional. It's supposed to be where it's supposed to be. Okay, now along here, see where the eye line is? I'm going to draw a line that goes upward like that. Okay, I'm going to start making that top line a little bit darker to signify eyeshadow. Okay, a little bit of a hook there, so it goes like this, and then curved line like that. Close it off right there. Okay, and then line like that. So it looks like she's doing that like half eye. I don't know what you call it. Like she's kind of squinting with one eye. That look. Okay, and then you got the eyebrow. I'm just gonna draw the eyebrow like so. Okay, so it's kind of like an extension of the nose. Goes up, and there it is. Okay, I'm gonna cover the face. It's gonna be covered with some hair, so we're gonna worry about that later on. Okay, so there's that one eye. Now this one right here, I'm gonna draw a bit of a bridge of the nose right here. From that, you wanna go about this far out, and this is going to be the other eye, and find a point here. Sort of goes upwards, and you wanna make sure that you're in line with the other eye, right? And you don't want to go too far this way. I think I might have done just that. I'm going to bring it a little bit closer, but not too much. Okay. And then you want to create like a shape that is nice and natural. So I'm kind of working my way, making adjustments as I go just to make that eye shape look good. Here it's a little bit more angular, but here it's a lot more smoother. And you notice that I'm making my top line like darker, a lot darker. But I do that when I'm sure I know exactly where I want that line to go. So I've figured out where I want that line to go, and then I just go for it. Okay, so there is the other eye right there. There's that double eyelid there, sort of goes in this way. You don't see a lot of the double eyelid here, it just gets covered by the shadow. Okay, eyebrow is close, this close on this side, and it sort of goes like that, like a point. And then you want to bring it to about here, just above the nose here, or kind of, again, like a natural progression of this part of the nose here. So it goes here, and just, there you go. Okay, so make that straight, nice and curved. Again, use your judgment on the placement of the eyebrow, the eyes, that kind of thing. This is one of those things where you kind of need to know, you kind of have to have had some practice to know whether something is out of place or not. So the only way for you to get that practice is if you keep drawing every day. Because when you draw every day, you train your eye to be able to find flaws. Okay, well, I don't know where my thing that I use to wipe is. I keep a roll of toilet paper, and you can use whatever you want, you know. I keep a roll of toilet paper around me just so I can use it to wipe all my eraser markings. Okay, so there's our eyes. Line here to, and then line here just to make it look like she's kind of angry. Okay, and then lastly, right here, we got the bridge of the nose. Or sorry, we got the line for the mouth. Okay, I draw that line first. Okay, and then I'm going to draw the top curve first. Okay, this goes down. This goes kind of curves like that. And then a bit of a line going across. Okay, tiny little line, curve, dip, and this is a line going straight diagonally to there. Okay. When you close it, what you want to do is you want to create two lines, two lines, and they sort of come to a point there. Okay. Now, based on the top lip, you want to make the lower lip bigger. Okay, so you want to bring it down a little bit more, like so. But also at the same time, you want to accommodate the mouth. You don't, like here, I'm actually finding that I'm actually losing some room. I'm going to bring that jaw a little bit lower. Again, this is all trial and error. This is, you know, figuring things out, or, you know, having figured things out with years of practice. And this is something that you guys can train yourselves to do. And you won't even be aware that you're doing it. It just happens. Okay, so I'm finding that I've made my nose a little too big. So I'm going to narrow it. Okay. It's no big deal. Actually, it is a big deal, but again, comes with practice. Okay, here you go. Line here. Bring this curve and then kind of towards that tip there. And then here, curves like that. And then line here for the jawline, for the jaw, the chin. Make that chin a little bit bigger. There you go. So it looks fairly good. She kind of, now to me, she kind of still looks like a grown woman, not a teenager. So we'll see if we can fix that up somehow. Forgot to mention that she has like this barbell piercing right here on the eyebrow. So two lines right there. And then let's draw the eyes. Eyes are big. That's one. And then over here it goes like this. And like that. Okay, and then I'm going to draw the, again, like a lot of the eye, a lot of the expression in the face is actually like the placement of the eyeball and where you put those pupils and how you color them. Okay, so right there she looks pretty intense. I'm gonna draw another circle inside there, and then right here another circle kind of right there. Shade that in. Okay, and then kind of shade this black so it doesn't look like she's got like burning white eyes. Okay, there you go. So it kind of looks it kind of looks like Alita Battle Angel, to be honest, more so than Spider-Gwen. Okay, so there's that. I'm finding that the face is a little too big. You kind of have to like, or yeah, the face is big. This is a little too flat, so we're gonna have to like make that a little bit bigger up on the top of the head there. But we can do that, not a problem. Let's make it work. Okay, so here's her little ear, goes like this. And then on the inside, I draw like this shape, curve, just like that. And then another curve from here going this way, all the way to there. Okay, there you go. And then of course her hair. That's what makes it look like she's got a big head right now, is that we haven't drawn the side. We've drawn the front of the face. Gotta draw the side. Okay, so about this far away. goes down. Not too far down. You don't want her to have like this huge. So about that far down. Goes around the top of the eye. Goes this way. And goes up. Again, just finding some things here and just fixing them, right? There you go. I feel like I made this eye a little too big. I'll fix that later on. There you go. I think I might have made it a little bit smaller. Make that eye a little bit smaller. Okay, so I'm also, like, that's the thing, I'm also fixing things as I go. All right, forehead, that's a good spot for it, actually. And what you want to do is you want to create this tuft of hair that goes to this point. Okay, there you go. So you want that hair clump to go like that. Okay, and you want a bit of that, the hairline right here as well, that goes that way. And you want some of that hairline, and drawing the hair kind of flowing outward. You want some of that hair to fall down to her eye. And then another one right here, just wisping to her the shaved part of her head. Okay, there you go. There you go. See a little bit of the back of her hair like that. Okay, and then now wisp of the hair that goes out, down, not too far out, right? You want to create like about this much space right there. Like that. And then you want this to sort of have a natural curve up. Okay, so imagine she's got like the line, her hairline, her part goes like that, but right here it sort of parts this way, sort of mushrooms out. Okay, there you go, and then just like that. Okay, and then here you want that hair to flow towards this corner here. You want this to go up and around and over. There you go. So you got the top there. Try to actually get it too close. You don't want to show too much forehead there, so let's bring it even lower, kind of touching the eyebrow already. And then you want a little bit of hair sort of covering her face like this to break up the brownness of her cheek. There you go. And then the hair goes like this and flows this way. Okay, there you go. So there's our Gwen Stacy. She does have some freckles, just little bits of freckle right there. I'm gonna draw them as randomly as I can, just for some texture. And there's the face right there. We're pretty much done. So once you have that, we can zoom out and work on the rest, which isn't too hard. There you go. So grab myself another pencil. Let's get that jawline just nice and solid. Erase our guidelines right here and here. Okay, there you go. So you got the white of the suit. Here's her skin. This is the white of the suit. And then inside you got like this pinkish red inner part of her hood that has like the spider webbing pattern. Okay, and the spider web pattern is just going to be like this. 1, 2. V shapes like that. And this goes, let me erase this so you can see. Okay, this goes like this, and then that way, and that way. Okay, and then liner here. There you go. pretty much the hardest part of the costume there. I mean, you also have right here, you got that spider, that blue spider webbing that goes from the armpit out, and this just goes down and down and down, and then much like you would for Spider-Man, just the webbing like so. Okay, and there we have it. Get this right. I'm probably going to shade this black. Shade that black. You got the armpit here. And there you go. All right, so there's our Spider-Gwen. I think we're pretty much done, so let's zoom out. That just zoomed in. All right, there's Spider-Gwen looking super serious, like she just got offended by Miles or Spider-Man, Peter Parker Spider-Man. Anyway, there's Spider-Gwen. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you guys are successful in your drawings, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Take care. I'll see you next time.
And that is all the time that we have for this video. Thank you so much for tuning in all the way to the very end. I hope you guys are very proud of your drawings. If you are, I would love to see them, so please head on over to the Google Plus community and to Instagram and post your artwork there and tag me so that I can see it as well. If you guys are ever curious about the equipment that I use to make my videos or to do my tutorials, I have a link to those in the description below, so be sure to check that out. If you feel like being extra generous, I have links in the description on different ways that you can help support this channel. Your contributions go a long way in ensuring that I can make content like this for free for you guys, so I appreciate your consideration. If you guys did enjoy this tutorial, it would help me a great deal if you, number one, liked this video, commented down below, and most especially if you shared this with your friends in your social media. And of course, speaking of social media, don't forget you guys can find me on Facebook, on Instagram, on Google+, and of course on my website, draw2.com, where you can download a free coloring page of the tutorial that's here on this video. Again, you guys, all of the links to all of those are in the description, so be sure to read it. Finally, thank you once again for watching. I will see you guys next time, and don't forget, stay tuned for more so you can learn to draw too. Take care.